The North Lawndale Employment Network ventured into the bee business because it was almost sort of like an accidental beekeeper situation. We were desperately seeking to find creative ways to ensure employment opportunities for men and women that have criminal backgrounds. People who have served their time for their crimes, but really were having difficulty reintegrating back into society, to help people who really wanted to turn their lives around, but we could not find jobs for them after completing training. We met with these beekeepers, and they basically said that beekeeping it's a profession and or a hobby that's passed on through storytelling. And it was in that moment that I realized that this could be something that our people could do and be successful at it. And the more I learned about bees and the more I learned about what it would take to be successful, the more I knew in my soul that it was going to be the right direction to go. We're sustainable, I think, in a number of different ways. Certainly, beyond the issue of mass incarceration in this country, I think we've come up with a market-driven solution to the issue, and that in itself is certainly economically sustainable. I'm really happy to say that we had our first profitable year this year, and so that's really encouraging about what the future looks like. But mostly, it really has changed the way that our clients and our staff and our friends think about the honeybee, and how critically important she is to the ecosystem, how critically important she is to our food system, and that literally a third of our food supply is dependent on pollination, and honeybees are a huge percentage of that pollination. And to talk about the importance of honeybees, really understanding it and taking that education into an urban environment. And so we're doing two things. We're encouraging people to become beekeepers themselves, right? And plant local native plants to Illinois, but to also to be gentle with bees, especially honeybees, that they're the only insect that produces a substance that is consumable by humans. It really wasn't about beekeeping as much as it was about the work. It was getting up every day, punching in, and learning about a skill or a trade, doing the work, working with a team, working for a supervisor, managing conflict, taking everything that we teach in class and giving it real world, practical experience. Beekeeping was a means by which to teach people work ethic. They're getting all kinds of jobs in a variety of different sectors because the first thing we had to do was show that after incarceration, that you can be a productive member of a workplace. And so that's been proven. We know that now. We're currently operating 131 hives. So we have an apiary in North Lawndale, but we also have the largest apiary in partnership with an airport in the United States at O'Hare Airport. With our state being and the city being so committed to green and being more sensitive to the environment, it's been a beautiful partnership. That has enabled us to maintain the demand for our product and be able to support all of the distribution partners. I am really happy to share that we have hired over 400 men and women through Sweet Beginnings, and that less than 4% of these people have returned to prison. And that compares against the national average for recidivism at about 55 to 60%. But that is not happening here in North Lawndale. That is not happening through Sweet Beginnings. And so we're really, really very proud of that.